quite there. So pick and choose your battles in retail. Some are acting well, some aren't. Stick with the leaders there as well.
All right, let's wrap it up here. Looking ahead to Jobs Friday, expectations are for the private sector to add about 95,000 to 110,000 jobs. Employment rate could take up slightly to 9.2%, according to Briefing.com. As a trader, Scott, what are you expecting and how do you care?
You definitely have to care because we've just had a really big move in the market. So today the futures are up, I think, 4 or 5 handles. If we rally really strong into the end of the day and don't fade, that number better be good because there's a lot baked in this cake. If they sell it today and we come down a little bit and and we trade off, maybe there's a little bit of leeway there if it's not blockbuster, but you really just have to know your time frame and you have to have less risk. Sometimes it's better to trade after the number than into the number. Just make sure you go comfortable and not balls to the wall, as Tepper would say, but in a way that you could profit from it.
And how are you strategically setting your head up for after the number? So if it comes in line or if it's better than expected versus if it's worse than expected?
Well, again, we have to see the action today and know where we are tomorrow.
Okay.
If we're at the highs of the move that started last week, we get a disappointing number, I probably will not be looking to buy that dip. If it's a bigger dip, we get back down to the 50-day moving average, which would be healthy, and the spiders, which are far above. That'll be an area that dip buyers should come back in. Or if we close really strong and the number is really good and everyone gets really excited and we gap up, into big resistance, that might be sell the excitement because a lot of these stocks are extended. It's hard to find these tight patterns, so you have to have 2 plans going into that number.
And to that point, a lot of the times after we get the jobs release number by midday on that Friday, we usually kind of reverse or at least lose steam in either direction, so keep that in mind.
The old rollover.
Old rollover. All right, that's it for us for today. I'm Alex Steele from The Street. Happy trading, everybody.
And I'm Scott Redler from T3. What I want to remind everyone is we do have our book party on July 13th. Check out our site. You can now get the book electronically, but the real release will be that 13th. It's at Trinity Place, 5:30 to 7:30. Free apps, free drinks. Alex will be there.
Alex and Scott. I mean, what more do you need? Again, what more do you need?
You just got to be in the New York City, Manhattan area, and hopefully you'll join us. Also, follow us on the